Hello my friends, today we're here with Shane with Arcadeaholics. He has built a video game and he's going to tell you all about it. Hello and welcome. This channel is all about helping you find a path to a career in interactive entertainment. In other words, helping you become a player in the game. Last time Shane sat down with us and told us some advice and guidance on how you might get started developing a video game, and today he's going to tell us a little bit about his game. Why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit first about what inspired you to make the game, and tell our audience a little bit about the theme of the game,
Sure.
And then we'll come in and talk about some of the mechanics that you implemented.
Sure, very good. So, Cosmotrons, in terms of inspiration for our game, Cosmotrons, I mean, it started young. I've been a gamer my entire life, played endless amounts of games, from arcade to home console to PC. Probably played more games than I should have. And then I got to the point where I started collecting classic arcade games, and I stopped playing PC games, just didn't have as much time, and I wanted something that was really like challenging, something that could challenge me, maybe last 5 or so minutes, because I can't sit down for a half hour and play a game, or for an hour. It's not as much. So I wanted something that was a little bit briefer, but still very intense. And that's one reason why I like the classic arcade games. So you got games like Asteroids, Gravatar, even like Donkey Kong. A lot of these old classic arcade games where the graphics they're fine. They're what you need to enjoy the game. The mechanics are where it's at. So that's kind of our business's core motivation, is that the mechanics have to be fun first. It has to be fun to play with the game.
Right.
And the visuals should be enough there to then convey the story and let you as the player kind of imagine, what is that? In our game's a space battle game, so what does that space battle look like? We don't just show it, we have you as the player kind of interpret it. So that's kind of how we ended up getting into some of that. And I'm an arcade collector, so I have some of those old arcade games. And I was kind of like, man, how cool would it be if I had my own arcade game that I made in my own house?
Yeah.
And then it grew from that to, okay, well, maybe we should take it to an expo and show it off so other people could enjoy it. So then we did that, and then other people are like, wow, we like this and we want to play it. So like, well, do we have a business here? Maybe we should sell it.
We have a business model. Yeah,
exactly. People want our product. We tested it out, and then, so now we're at the point that we have 2 different arcade cabinets for our game, Cosmotrons, which is a 4-player space battle arcade game. And now we have machines from the West Coast to East Coast in all kinds of different arcades and arcade bars throughout the whole country. And then what Cosmotrons is about is you are a pilot of a fragile spaceship, and you're going out through different areas of the galaxy, and your mission is to conquer those territories and get them for your nation so you can reap the benefits of the fuel and resources. And the way that you do that is by destroying all the other players.
Of course.
Yeah, right? So you're flying around with your little ship, and all the ships feel different, and they have different abilities and those types of things, and it just creates this wacky, extreme, chaotic space battle.
Awesome. Battle between everybody. Now I noticed one of the mechanisms of the game is there's a gravitational well kind of effect. What inspired you to do that? That sounds like it might have come from Gravatar.
So I do own a Gravatar arcade machine. I have one. It's in my living room. I love that game. And Asteroids, and I love that feel of that counter thrusting, like you're going one way and you have to counter thrust to go the other way, and then you got the gravity and
real physics,
and you have the involvement. Like as a player, you can't just let go of the buttons and just sit there. Like you are fully involved and engaged, and that's what I wanted, but in a multiplayer game. And so the development of this game was actually solving a problem. And that problem was, I wanted to play a 4-player space battle arcade game that used gravity, asteroids and gravity-based physics. It didn't exist, or I at least couldn't find it.
Right.
So that's why we created it, was to fill that niche, or fill that problem. So it's somewhat self-serving.
But that's okay. It's okay. There's a lot of things that we all use today that were self-serving at first.
Exactly, right?
Do you think people wanted to churn butter by hand their whole life? Come on. Well, I think it's great. I think it's a great game. I appreciate you sitting down with me. Why don't you go ahead and tell everybody where they can get in contact with you if they want to learn more about Cosmotron or your business.
Sounds good. So our business name is Arcadeaholics, and you can find, if you just search Arcadeaholics on Facebook, you'll find that. And then our website for Cosmotrons is cosmotronsgame.com. We're on Twitter, we're on Facebook, the same thing, Cosmotrons Game, for each of those, on Instagram as well. Those are the best places to find us. And we have a map on our website that shows where all our arcade cabinets are, or where most of them are, throughout the nation. So if you want to try it out, right now it's only arcade only. At some point, we do want to do a home release.
Oh, excellent. A PC port?
PC or on the Switch or Xbox One. So
whichever console you can license with?
Yeah, well, hopefully in the future it will be available on home as well, so definitely check us out.
I'm sure it's just a matter of time. It's a very well-played game, well-developed game.
Yeah, say we've been working on it a decent amount of time and lots of play testing. We've had lots of play testing, for sure.
Right on. Well, thanks again for joining us, and my friends, I hope you found this entertaining or informative. And if you did, why not consider subscribing for more content just like this so that you can become a player in the game yourself. Until next time, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again real soon.